In the past decade, South Africa has seen a staggering loss of 1 trillion rand in investments. A figure so colossal it's hard to comprehend. This disheartening revelation comes from none other than Old Mutual chair and former finance minister, Trevor Manuel. Manuel has painted a stark picture of the South African investment landscape, pointing to an uncertain regulatory environment as the main culprit. Foreign investors, he notes, have withdrawn over 1 trillion rand from South African equities and bonds over the past decade. This exodus of cash, Manuel states, is due to regulatory uncertainty and slow execution of the government's reform program. Manuel has warned this money is being redirected to competing markets that appear to have a more sound governance and regulatory foundation. He further emphasizes that this serves as a stark reminder that Africa, particularly South Africa, has to compete to attract and retain investment. Manuel's comments are not isolated. They echo the sentiments of Standard Bank CEO, Sim Tshabalala, who argues that South Africa is losing ground to its African peers. Tshabalala says, the country has incredible competitive advantages but has failed to capitalize on them. He urges the state to improve its efficiency, to capitalize on these opportunities. Tshabalala is insistent, please capacitate the state, please professionalize it, please continue to make doing business easier. He points out that South Africa is involved in a global competition with its African counterparts and other emerging markets for scarce capital to drive economic development. The underlying message is clear. The country's risk premium, which dictates the returns an investor should expect when taking on the risk of investing in a given country, directly impacts a country's ability to raise capital and the companies that operate in it. The situation is not without hope. Old Mutual has expressed willingness to collaborate with regulatory authorities and the government to create an environment conducive to business growth and investment. But it is clear more needs to be done. The call to action is strong: improve efficiency, professionalize the state, and make doing business easier. Only then can South Africa hope to regain its lost ground in the global investment landscape.